Are we saying falafel or falafel? You decide.
Hi everyone, my name is Camille and this is Camille's Dishes, and today we're making falafel. So it seems like a pretty easy recipe. This is another one from my mother-in-law. I have it written down here just on this piece of paper. So I'm going to show you the ingredients. First ingredient is 2 cups of fava beans. This is a 14-ounce can, so it's a little bit less than 2 cups. And 1 cup of chickpeas. This is a 16-ounce can, so this is more than double of what we need. So I'm just going to be using a little bit extra chickpeas to make up for the fava beans so that I don't have to open a second can. The third ingredient is 1 bunch of cilantro and then 1 bunch of parsley. For the fourth ingredient, we need 4 cloves of garlic and 1 whole onion. Baking soda, baking powder, and a jalapeno. I don't have a jalapeno, so I'm going to use a serrano pepper. I forgot to grab one. And that's everything. We basically throw it in the food processor and let it combine and kind of make, it's not really a dough, but we're going to be able to kind of stick it together. I already cubed the onion and cut off the end of the garlic, so I'm just going to start by putting that in there. I'm just going to do a quick blitz. Alright, I'm going to get that started. I'm going to just cut the parsley and cilantro a little bit, or else it will wind underneath the food processor blade. So you just want to kind of get it started. And we like to use Italian parsley, not curly parsley. And you can use the stems, just make sure it's washed really well and dried. Cut this a little bit more. This is a pretty big food processor. I think this is 11 cups. I thought it was a little bit bigger, but it has an 11 on here. So. Alright. Cilantro, I'm going to do the same thing and just cut it to get it started. So we're going to use this entire can of fava beans. I've already rinsed and drained them. And I'm going to use a little bit more than half of the chickpeas just to make up for the fava beans being a little bit less. So let's see. Kind of eyeball this. Yeah, that looks like enough. Alright. Here's the pepper. Just cut the top off and then cut it in half. And we need half a teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder. So half a teaspoon. I like to save my Parmesan cheese shakers. And so I just bought a huge thing of baking soda and I put just a smaller amount that I can handle a little bit easier than like a massive box. There we go. And let's process this up. Maybe I'll loosen it up a little bit. Use this. little bit too much. I'm going to take a bit out. Put that, okay. You can kind of see this consistency. Down a little bit. See that consistency there. Now our mixture is complete. Looks like this. There's a little, there's a little chunky bit here and there, but it's mostly mixed together. I just didn't want to overmix it. It's bright green from the cilantro and the parsley. So you can either bake this in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes. Then you can check them and see if they need to be flipped a little bit or like moved around just so they can get brown on all sides. Or you can put them in the air fryer. I'm going to try some in both and just to compare them and see how it comes out. And then also if you don't want to eat them right away, you can just make them into balls and freeze them. So there's a few options on using the mixture. So let's get rolling. I like to use this tool. It's supposed to be like a cookie scoop, but I like to use it to make, meatballs, cookie dough, all kinds of things I use this for, and it will be great for this. Here is my cookie sheet and my air frying basket. I'm going to use the big side here. Get that in. You can just kind of gently roll it into a ball. I would say when you serve it in each sandwich, you probably want about 4 per a sandwich. So that's just something to think about when you're portioning it and how many you're going to make. We have 9, 10, 11 on our baking sheet. And 3, 6, 9, 12 in our air frying basket. Oh, and there we go. My oven just beeped for preheating. And I'm going to get my air fryer going. And let's pop them in. Drop some on the ground and try not to step on it. In and air frying. wait. So really while we're waiting, we're gonna cut up some radishes and cucumber. And I also have a tomato, and I thought there was something else. Nope, that's it. We do need the tahini. Tahini. The cucumber into really thin round slices, so just like this. I'm just going to slice them thin. Just half of a tomato I'm going to cut out. And I'm going to cut this one into like very thin wedges. It's only been about 5 minutes. They're definitely not firm yet. So that's going to be a little bit longer for sure.
Air fried falafels, they came out much better than the baked ones. Actually, they had a much crunchier exterior and were a little bit less chewy than the ones that were baked in the oven.
This is the tahini sauce. You just make it with some lemon, garlic, and a little bit of salt. You just crush the garlic, and then you can add a little bit of water. Oh, lemon, garlic, and tahini, and then you add some water and loosen it up. So it should be able to be like this consistency. I have a half of a Syrian bread or pita bread. It's a small one. And I'm going to put a few of these in here. These are the oven baked falafel balls. I think I can fit 3 in here with some space for the other items. I'm going to add some cucumbers, some radish, and a tomato. And then we'll add the sauce on top. Like a lot of sauce. There we go. So here's our falafel sandwich. And I have some tabbouleh on the side. So thank you all so much for watching this video on how to make falafel. I hope that you liked this and you'll make it in your kitchen. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. I put out videos every Sunday. Thanks for watching.